Ricky, don't stress. I get it. Nothing wants to work for us, okay?
At the intro.
Nothing ever wants to work. I mean, that's just the way technology is.
It's okay.
Take a breath. Yeah, trust me.
okay.
I've had to walk around the building a couple of times today because of technology. Take a quick breather outside so you don't break anything that you can't afford to buy.
It's one thing you can't control. Sometimes you just have technological difficulties.
Yeah, and all this technology is supposed to be here to help us, but sometimes it just...
Sometimes it just hurts, yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry, machines. I'm still on your side. I appreciate everything you do and make our lives easier. And when you take over, please don't enslave me as you are. Yeah, did you see that thing the other day? A company's AI system went ahead on its own and attacked another company's AI system without them telling. Like, you didn't know that was coming. Like, no one seen Terminator, apparently.
Guess not.
I say this all the time. The most unrealistic thing about Terminator 2, the only thing that doesn't hold up throughout that entire movie is that there would be a rich billionaire willing to sacrifice technology and money for the betterment of people. Because that's the most unrealistic thing. That if a billionaire in this day and age created Skynet, they're not going to get rid of it because they know it's going to destroy the world. They're going to sell it to Facebook or TikTok or somebody else and go ahead and continue to destroy the world. But make sure you follow us, though. Follow us on Facebook. Like, subscribe. All of that on TikTok as well. Instagram. I know, I'm a walking contradiction.
Hey, we have to pay the...
You have to pay the bills, yeah. Just say it. We have to pay the bills. That's what media has turned into nowadays. Just ask ESPN and the NFL Network.
As long as they
go talk to Ryan Davis,
those top guys.
Yeah, and talk to Ryan Clark and Charles Davis about paying the bills.
Wonder how they're doing now.
They will be much better off than if you or I tomorrow was without a job, or anyone listening to us was without a job. At the end of the day, Ryan Clark is probably on a long vacation at the moment.
Yeah, he's getting ready for the NFL season. I'm sure, again, he's going to get some people on the pivot.
Yeah. If I'm NBC, I'm calling him right now. If I'm NBC Sunday Night Football night in America, Ryan Clark would be a great addition.
Right next to Mike Tomlin, who they just hired.
Because they got rid of Dungy.
Tony Dungy, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, Garrett's good on there, and I do like Rodney Harrison, but I think Ryan Clark would be a great addition.
It's fit right. Rodney Harrison was a good safety. Ryan Clark's.
You know what? Amazon. He would be a great fit with the Amazon crew. With Whitlock, or not Whitlock. Definitely not Whitlock. Do not, no Jason Whitlock. No. With
Jason.
Whitworth. Whitworth, yes. Andre Whitworth, the Hall of Fame. So, is he in the Hall of Fame yet, or soon to be in the Hall of Fame? It hasn't been 5 years. Yeah, it hasn't been 5 years.
Bengals and Rams offensive tackle.
Yeah, but it just hasn't been 5 years yet, right? Because he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Should be.
Yeah,
one of the best tackles of this generation.
Speaking of good tackles, what a game last night!
What
a game!
That was one heck of a ball game. That was just...
It had a little bit of everything.
It did.
It had a defensive touchdowns, a special teams touchdown, a kick return.
It's a new era for the Pittsburgh Steelers. For the first time in 19 years, a new man is running the show.
Yeah, Riley Holsinger there. We'll hear from him later. We do actually we've got a black and gold report for you. We have a Nittany Nation as well report as training camps are getting going. But I mean, football last night in the NEPA, baby. What a game.
Talk about it. Yeah, it was from start to finish. I mean, there were very few non-scoring drives in this game. I think you can count them on probably one hand. You had what you call it? There was a missed field goal.
You really hold on. After last night, you're gonna go back right now. We're gonna talk about the non-scoring drives. Let's talk about the scoring drives.
Well, start on the first drive of the game. It was the Lackawanna Trail connection. We saw a lot of that. A lot of Lackawanna Trail in the evening as a whole. But
Isaac Ryan, baby.
Isaac Ryan, over 200 total yards, 3 touchdowns. It is a shame he is not signed by a college, that he's not on a college roster. That was that was my favorite player to watch this past season. But it's just I mean, he was absolutely outstanding. Tyler Jervis threw for over almost 200 yards, made some big plays in that drive down the stretch. But the story of this game, obviously, Isaac Ryan, 3 touchdowns. He even had a pass on a third and 18. It was a Philly special. They tossed it out to him, and he threw it back across his body. And like it was a sight to see. Isaac Ryan was outstanding.
Was there any question whatsoever? And just in case anyone missed it, last night, 92nd annual Lackawanna Lions Club Dream Game. City snapping a 6-game losing streak to County as they came back for the victory and got a 36-35, or was it 35-35?
36-35.
36-35 victory on a last-minute drive that included a touchdown reception with, under 5 seconds to go.
Yes.
And then a 2-point conversion. Was there any question whatsoever that he was going to go for 2, or was the tie? Because they don't play overtime, right? It would have been a tie.
Well, we were talking to someone there who said they used to not play overtime, but now they do.
Okay.
But according to, again, some stuff I've seen from the local publications around here, no, Joe Giorgio said it was no question. They wanted to go for the win. They were not playing for the tie. I mean, they had trouble with the snap earlier in the game, causing them to miss an extra point. So that was certainly, again, nothing to joke around about. They said they were going to go for it, and both times they found the Scranton Prep wide receiver Mackie Lynett.
Yeah, he had the octopus to finish out the game, getting the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. He had another big catch as well on the drive on a 4th down prior to that to help sustain the drive as they were going. But just... yeah, I mean, just an incredible game. It was 14-14 at one point, and then County 2 straight touchdowns.
15 seconds.
Yeah, a kick return. And again, 15 seconds with the offense. 2 touchdowns, 15 seconds, and the offense never touched the field. A 94-yard kick return. That was by Mike Uzzolino, yes, Delaware Valley graduate. And then just moments after that, Mid-Valley graduate Reese Williams.
That was a good pick. You see that?
Yeah, it's a great pick.
Snag that.
Put it back on. Put it back up. Put it back up. Let's see it again.
We'll put that back up.
I mean, this was the thing that was tough. We didn't have enough time to get all of the highlights in.
Yes.
I mean, we wanted to make sure that we got people out there that deserved to be out there. And listen, everyone on the field last night deserved to be there. That was for sure. Yeah. One-handed grab, skied up, got it, took it to the house. Did you see the juke there? I wish we could rewind. We'll let it play again. But watch, after he catches it, he leaves a city defender right on the ground.
Yeah, Reese Williams. And again, but after that, unfortunately.
Big catch right here, though. And then, the octopus. And the drama. The ref knew what he was doing. He was waiting and letting the drama build.
Joe Giorgio gets a nice Gatorade back there.
First time in 6 years. Yeah, absolutely. Did you load up do we got the post-game sound as well in here?
Yes.
All right, let's watch the interception one more time, and then we'll go to the sound.
Got it.
Because we just said we wanted to watch the interception again, and unfortunately we can't rewind on here. Well, actually, I think we might be able to. But let's not figure that out right now. What was the crowd like?
Electric. The total attendance was 7,110.
You're right, 7,000 people.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It felt great being out on the high school sideline again, though.
That's what you were saying.
Oh, right here. Watch the juke. Oh,
I think that was the QB. I think that was the QB Tyler Jervis.
Yeah, for sure. No, yes, it did. It just felt great to be out on a high school field again last night, and the weather was perfect. It wasn't too hot. It kind of felt a little bit like early fall with the wind.
Got chilly there late.
The crowd was great. There was the smell of the grill and everything. Like I said, it felt like it was football season without the heat of two-a-days at this point. But, yeah, I know it's a quick soundbite, but do we have the sound from Coach and from Isaac Ryan after the game?
I believe we do here. I believe we do. Let me double check on who's who here.
I think it's all together in one.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I saw 3 different clips in there.
Oh, okay. You know, big shout out to Nate Johns helping us out last night. I think there's gonna be some vertical video, but big shout out to Nate Johns as he got some video for us. As the game ran a little bit late, and we had to get back about a 45-minute drive from Valley View and we got an 11 o'clock broadcast. So, but yeah, let's whoever we got. Let's see who we got first.
Nate John, SportsWire.com. We're here with Isaac Ryan of Lackawanna Trail from the city team. Isaac, 3 touchdowns in the Dream game today. What does it mean for you to have that kind of performance in your final football game?
It means a lot, doing this with the guys you played for the past however many years, and doing it with the guys that you haven't played with. So it means everything, and it was a great time.
And then, obviously, the win means a lot for you guys. You broke the city's 6-year losing streak. What does it mean to be a part of a team that made history like that?
We knew we had the guys, so we just had to come out, execute, change some stuff up at halftime, and we came out on top. So.
Nate John, SportsWire.com. We're here with Isaac Ryan of Lackawanna Trail.
Yeah, we'll flip the video in the break before we get to Joe Giorgio, and we also have the wide receiver from Scranton Prep. We got some sound from him as well, so we'll get that figured out. As we'll head into break here real quick, and we'll come back. We'll continue our conversation on the Dream game and Minersville softball in action, and hoping to get a trip to the Little League World Series. So don't go anywhere. Ricky Turner and myself here on 2822 Sports Night. Okay, we're about to get back to the city game, or is it the Dream game? We're going to get to Minersville. We're going to do both of those things. Yes. But during the break, I was just doing a quick scroll because, of course, you have to be on LeBron Watch 24 hours a day. But because my algorithm now, of course, listened to our conversation yesterday and has taken over to whatever we were talking about because the machines are listening in.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me. Please don't enslave me, machines, as you're listening in. People are not happy with 2K27.
The cover?
No, just like
the graphics.
Yeah, you are. So you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so happy that I'm being vindicated for my take yesterday. I'm so happy, and I have no need whatsoever to spend money on that game this year. It feels so good to know that I don't have to spend any money on that game.
Yeah. Well, again, 2K's graphics have been going downhill. You can, because people are comparing it from 2K16.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
So again, yeah, the graphics aren't off to a great start. Hopefully they.
I will say honestly, I probably only got 2K23 because Jordan was on the cover. I probably only got 24 because Kobe was on the cover. I probably only got 26 because Melo was on the cover.
Oh yes, he was on the alternate.
Yeah. So I spent extra money to make sure I had the cover with Melo on it. Yeah, I have no need or desire whatsoever. I'm in the 3rd year of my franchise right now with the reigning champions because I didn't even win it in my first year. I lost to Oklahoma City in my first year. It took me to my
Oklahoma City.
I did. Well, I played again. They had Oklahoma.
Oh,
yeah. So
I was thinking of college football.
No.
Never mind.
No. So I mean, in my first year, I lost to Oklahoma City. In my second year, I actually did play the Spurs and I beat them. So I'm in my 3rd year. I don't need to go spend another $100 on this. And I didn't buy UFC either. I was thinking about it, and then I was like, you know what? I got too many games at this point.
Yeah, you only got one console.
I had to go buy a bigger console because of all of my games. Again, I bought a Pro last night because of GTA. I'm getting ready for GTA.
I don't even want to think about how much download.
Oh yeah, you won't be able to play that the first night. Not a chance.
No, that's gonna have to be a.
I mean, I'm going to go get to the midnight release, and my hope is when I wake up in the morning, I'll be able to play GTA. And you'll be working, just so you know, because I'll be missing in action for about a week straight.
A week?
I'll be on the streets of
That's your
Vice
week's
City.
Vacation?
Yeah, that is my week's vacation. 1,000%. Give me a week in Vice City. Can I put that on when I hand in my
yeah, when you hand your time off card to Paul.
Yeah. Where are you going? Vice City.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to respond though with cool. I'll see you there. What's your gamer tag? I'm telling you, man. Like, what did it sell? Like 400 million in its first weekend. Like
you said
pre-order.
It's sold
It's
out.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, let's get back to the dream game. What a game. I mean, that's all you really can say about it is what a game.
Yeah.
What a way to, whether you want to argue about it's the wrap up of last year or the kickoff of this year, what a way to put a bow on 2025 and to kick off 2026. Like, what a way. Absolutely.
Yeah, just some exemplary football on both sides of the ball from both teams. And, like,
Sportsmanship, too. Sportsmanship.
Yes, crowd was into it. Everyone.
Crowd was
Still very competitive.
Crowd was into it. Kids were into it. Coaches were into it. The competition was there, and it stayed clean and stayed sportsman-like the whole game.
Yeah, there was a couple chippy moments, but yeah, for the most part,
You're gonna have chippy moments in a football game, but it didn't have to be called like some of the other games this year.
Yeah, they didn't have to call it, and it was just, again, both teams really left it all on the field. But City ending that 6-game losing streak, I'm sure they were happy to get that monkey off their back.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
a real big night for Lackawanna Trail. 476 yards of offense from the City team, led by, of course, Tyler Jervis and Isaac Ryan there. And then their head coach, Steve Jervis, who's Tyler Jervis's dad, was honored at halftime, as well as the Scranton Lions Club Man of the Year. So
That's awesome.
So it was a big
night for the Lions family.
Yes, big night for Lackawanna Trail. Big night for the Jervis family. Both of his sons there, his wife as well. The
Jervis family, not the Lions family.
A real class act of a head coach as well.
Well, speaking of head coaches, I know we got a chance to catch up with Joe Giorgio after the game as well. Well, not we, our wonderful intern, Nate Johns, who did some extra work last night and provided us with some content here for you today. So, yeah, let's listen to Joe Giorgio about what he had to say about his kids' effort.
Nate Johns, SportsWire.com. We're here with Holy Cross head coach Joe Giorgio. Coach, you just coached the City to their first dream game win in 7 years. What does that win mean to you?
It feels great, being down 2 scores at halftime. We told the kids we're going to come back, we're going to run the football, pound the ball, wear them down, and, they did the rest.
Yeah, and Isaac Ryan, a big game on the ground, 3 touchdowns. What can you say about his performance?
Nothing. I mean, he's just a special kid. He's a special player. You run out of adjectives to describe him. He's just a hell of a football player.
And then the final drive, 1:19 on the clock, going down the length of the field. What was the game plan going into the drive, and what worked for you guys to end up taking the lead?
Well, we thought we could beat them, on a couple of crossing routes in that, and we were successful there. The problem was we only had the 1 timeout left, but the kids did a great job of executing, and there was, as far as. Once we scored going for 2, there was no decision. We were going to win the game.
And then Tyler Jervis, Mackey Lynett connecting on that 4th down touchdown and the 2-point conversion. What can you say about their play over the course of those last 2 plays?
Just a big play. And, they made some big plays there. And Tyler Jervis is a kid that just doesn't quit, doesn't take losing lightly. He just wants to win. No matter what you're playing, he's just a competitor, and he wants to win.
Nate Johns, SportsWire.
Nate Johns, sports writer, providing us with the help, and we appreciate that. That's for sure. Got to teach Nate, though. Although I bet you he was doing it for social, and that's why. Yes, some social feed.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate it, Nate. Thank you so much for helping out. And congratulations again to City. Congratulations to all the kids on County as well, as they had just to be there is absolutely an honor. Just to be nominated.
Yes.
Someone will have to tell me that as we lose our Emmy award, just to be nominated, right, Zach?
Just you get the nomination. I mean, obviously, yeah. Anytime we
Hey,
get an Emmy.
listen, if we ever get get Emmy nominated, that will be the first line in my Instagram. Emmy nominated.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I know that just means Emmy lost, but still, I'll take it.
Nominated sounds better.
Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. Custodial engineers.
Custodial.
That's a joke from Joe Dirt. I hope anyone listening does not get mad at me, okay? You're talking to your boy all wrong. It's the wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. You've never seen Joe Dirt, have you?
Fortunately, I have not.
Oh, my God. Not fortunately, unfortunately.
I said,
okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Go what? Watch Joe Dirt. You need to watch Joe Dirt and Boys in the Hood. So now when I yell Ricky, what I'm talking about, and that was Christopher Walken. A comic genius.
Got it.
All right. I know you hate me sometimes.
No, I don't.
No. Not the only amateur athletes competing from the area, though. We got some girls down out east in Bristol, Connecticut. 3-0 so far. Taking care of business against Toms River. Taking care of business against Massapequa. Taking care of business against the Maryland team that I'm blanking on what city they're from at the moment. A game away from the World Series.
And they're excited. They're excited. And again, we talked about this. It's not fair that say they lose. It's not fair that,
they're not going to lose. But yeah, I don't like how it's not double elimination today. Winner take all game between Toms River, New Jersey, and Minersville, Pennsylvania in the Little League World Series Mid-Atlantic Regionals. 2 nights ago, Toms River was defeated by Minersville 3-2 as Minersville came back. Yeah, it's another comeback win. I think a triple scored 2 in the 5th inning. Fourth inning?
Fourth
inning. It was fourth inning. Triple scoring 2 to get the win there in the 3-2 win. And listen, winner take all now. They already beat Toms Rivers once, so they know that they can do it. But I'm sure that New Jersey team wants to come in and avenge that loss from 2 nights ago.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anytime you lose in a double elimination tournament, you want to go out there and you want to get revenge. And Toms River ultimately earned that revenge, beating Massapequa, and now gets the chance for that revenge against Minersville, and which should be a really, really entertaining game. We saw part 1; it was 3-2, low scoring, pitchers duel. Who knows? Maybe the offenses both explode, and we see north of 5 runs from each team. But
Toms River, a perennial team on the baseball side, and if you know that name, the Todd father famously once played for Toms River. Toms River as well. Who they beat? Was it Chinese Taipei? They beat that one year. That one team that was the internet. I mean, you're good. You don't have to look it up, but they just beat an international squad that was dominating people, and they came in as the underdog and won outright. It was the first time in I want to say 5 or 6 years as well that the U.S. won. They were for a while. The international teams were kicking the.
Chinese Taipei is always a powerhouse.
So no, looking forward to Williamsport, and hopefully the girls will get a trip to Greenville, North Carolina soon as well. But we're gonna take a trip to our commercial break sponsors here, and we'll be right back as Ricky and I return tonight on 2822 Sports Night here on the CTV Now app. All right, Ricky, you need to answer this question for me because this affects you. This affects the next 82 games or 82 nights over your fall. Because I believe this, and I have said this for a while. The newest reports on LeBron Watch 2026. LeBron and his camp are dragging their feet. They're taking their time on this decision because they are waiting for whatever team he signs with to execute trades to bring Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis to that team. That being said, if that's the case, I think that team in question would be Cleveland.
Yes.
Yeah, I think sign and trade with James Harden, possibly a backcourt of Trae Young and James Harden in Washington. How would you feel about that?
No.
Just no, just instantly no.
If I'm the Wizards, I'm saying heck off. Go somewhere else.
So does James Harden go to the Mavericks?
If Cleveland wants Anthony Davis that bad and they want LeBron James that bad, I'm demanding Evan Mobley or Jared Allen.
I don't know if Cleveland wants Anthony Davis that bad. Cleveland wants LeBron James bad enough that they will let LeBron be GM of the team.
Well, then.
And that's why is Miami out? Because if this is true, it's not happening in Miami. Miami's not moving pieces now to get Davis or Kyrie.
Because, they're already huge. You already have Giannis. You're going to add LeBron.
And they can't afford.
And they also can't afford. You're also very, again,
everyone's up against everyone's up against the cap. So, but again, and I think this is very, very plausible because if you look at LeBron and if you look at the history of every time that he's gone to a city, he's blown out the roster and brought in his friends. Okay. Did it once in LA with Anthony Davis, all that young talent, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball,
Kyle
Kuzma blew out all that young talent instantly so they could trade for Davis and then brought in other veteran pieces, and then same thing when he went from Miami to Cleveland the first time, get rid of Wiggins, get rid of Bennett, move the picks and get Kevin Love. So you have the big three of Kyrie, Love, and...
Well, to be fair, that one might have been worth it because looking at Anthony Bennett.
So, here's the thing. No, both of them were worth it. It resulted in a championship both in Cleveland and LA. So both times that he's done this and blown out the roster and brought his friends in, the team has won a championship. So you can't say that it wasn't worth it. When he brought his friends with him to Miami, or you can say Dwayne Wade brought Bosh and LeBron, brought him 2 championships. So kind of knows what he's doing when it comes to constructing a team.
Yes, but see, now the problem is, at least with Anthony Davis, well, both of them really, they're older, they're both more injury prone, and Anthony Davis wants a nice new extension. What team right now, if I'm the Wizards, I'm not doing it. But again, but
here's the thing. Any money that they give to Anthony Davis in an extension, if it brings LeBron with them, is it not worth it? You're paying Anthony Davis to get LeBron.
I know. I realize that. But I'm also looking at the fact that Anthony Davis has not been relatively... Again, has he been banged up throughout his career? Yes. But he's now older. At least when he was younger, he was able to play through some of those injuries and navigate them a little bit more. But now every time he's going to the ground, you're like... Get up, AD.
So, all right.
Winston.
So, who do you want? If AD's on the block, if AD is going to be moved, who do you want?
I'll take Evan Mobley. I think that fits well. I think him and Alex Sarr create a long and long and athletic front court. I know that there's questions around Mr. Evan Mobley's playoff performance, and I understand that. But to again negate Trae Young's defensive ability, one of the things you do need is length and rim protection. And
so you got Cleveland as the favorite.
If they want AD, sure, I'll give you AD, couple picks, give us Evan Mobley. No,
would you move Joel Embiid? If you're Philly, do you move Joel Embiid to get LeBron and AD?
I don't I wouldn't. And here's why. I think Joel's gonna get hurt. That's gonna.
And
that's
so is AD.
So is AD. But I think
so. If those cancel each other out and you get LeBron in it, wouldn't you want to make that move?
I think Joel is more prone to playing through them. Joel's, to me at least, is more prone to toughing it out.
Okay, so
body's eventually just gonna flat out break down.
So again, if those two cancel each other out though, and you get LeBron. Isn't it worth the move? Because again, all the other pieces we're talking about, if it means that you get LeBron, why are you not making this move? Because even if you don't win a championship, you just signed a deal that brings $500 million to your team and to your city. Your team evaluation goes up. Your merchandising goes up. Your ticket sales go up. Your jersey sales go up. I mean, because again, whoever he signs with, I guarantee you immediately he will be the #1 jersey seller in the NBA. Whoever he signs with, LeBron will now become the #1 jersey seller once again in the NBA.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, because as you said, he's he's one of the most polar. He's one of the most popular. He still is the face of the NBA. That's the thing.
So maybe if I don't know, you own Fanatics, and Fanatics makes all the merchandising for the NBA.
They probably can't wait for this. They probably get.
You know who owns Fanatics? The Sixers owners.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again,
move. I understand you don't want him, but again, I would trade Embiid in a second for if it was Embiid for Davis, because the money's match up and everything else, and you had to throw in a sweetener. If that means that sweetener is what gets you LeBron, yeah, absolutely. In a second, give me Davis, LeBron, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Jaylen Brown as my starting 5. 1,000%.
It's one heck of a starting 5.
That's one heck of a starting 5.
They've got some young, intriguing depth pieces there as well. But yeah, it's certainly, again, it's going to be interesting.
This is what's ridiculous is that 2 days ago we were talking about Miami being the clear-cut favorite, and I don't think that they are anymore.
Yeah, the odds just keep swinging based off of the latest rumor.
It's ridiculous. So, but I mean, that said, okay, so if that's the AD, what do you got to move to get Kyrie?
Did you read it as both of those?
Yes,
he wants
I
both?
read it as
Okay.
both. Yeah,
I
read it as one or the other.
That's what I read it.
But knowing LeBron, he wants both.
Yeah, he probably does. And again, we'll see. But
imagine Kyrie, AD, LeBron, and Steph.
That would be one heck of a lineup. But again,
and Draymond probably signs a veterans minimum just to book bag along. Ooh. Don't punch me. I said book bag. Don't punch me.
Yeah, the problem with, again, we'll ultimately see what happens there. But are you willing to move all of those pieces for?
Yes.
Both?
Yes. If it gets you LeBron, whatever you move, you're gonna make. Okay, here I understand the basketball side of it. I'm talking about the business side of it. Because if it gets you LeBron, you won't. And if LeBron's in your city for 2 years, you will make $1 billion off of him. And that's not. I'm not exaggerating. Forbes estimates that when LeBron comes to a city and comes to a team, it brings a value of close to $500 million to that organization. Through ticket sales, all the restaurants around, parking, concessions, yeah, if I can make $1 billion over 2 years and it cost me Anthony Davis, it cost me Joel Embiid, it cost me a first round pick, sure, sign me up. I don't even need the championship.
Well, the fans would like the championship.
I get that.
I think that's.
Quick question: are the fans not going to come? Either way.
Yeah, but the
championship or not, the fans are still going to show up.
And if the fans don't get the championship, then it's going to look like what we just stripped all of our.
So it'll look like the last 10 years in Philly.
Well, I can't see Philly doing it because.
No,
especially more in particular. Kyrie
again, if this
stuff
is true, it's again limiting where he can go. If it's Anthony Davis and Kyrie, because at one point it was wherever he goes, Draymond goes. Now he's dragging his feet because he wants Kyrie and Anthony. Yeah, there's going to be a big change and shift in the roster of whatever team that is. So that's why I do think that now Cleveland is the favorite again. You can sign and trade with James Harden,
and you have pieces that are flexible to move.
Exactly. So, all right, let's take one more. We'll be back in just a couple of moments right here, 2822 Sports Night on the CTV Now app. I lost my train of thought in the break. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I really did lose my train of thought there in the break. We were talking about LeBron again, as always, because he's hijacked the summer. This is the summer of 2026.
Yes, he has.
Dream Game was amazing. Dream Game was absolutely incredible. Got Minersville getting ready for hopefully a trip to the Little League World Series. As Williamsport is also getting ready for a trip to the World Series. Or no, people tripping to Williamsport for the World. Tripping to, not tripping on,
yeah,
tripping to the World Series. So the summer's been great, man. Summer's been awesome. We've had a couple of slow days here and there, and it's mostly been when there wasn't World Cup. But the summer's been great. And like I said, after this weekend, we got 1 week, and then we're on the high school football field in like 7 days, 8 days or something like that from now.
Yeah, we are. HEDX starting up soon. It's like basically here. Well, we got 10 days. I don't know, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's basically here at this point.
I mean, we were talking about it last night on the sideline. I mean, it's filling next week's worth of content with stuff that is prevalent. But other than that, I mean, once August 3rd rolls around, between Little League World Series and high school football, I mean, our shifts are going to get packed.
Yes, they are. They are going to get packed. We're going to have stuff to do almost every day with all those practices and, talking to coaches, players, media days as well.
I probably should start calling and scheduling all that stuff. So Southern Columbia better know we're there on August 3rd.
August 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, we got to call them probably today. Let them know we're planning on coming out. Listen, it's here. I mean, families are probably taking their last couple of days of vacation, their last week of vacation, getting it in before August, because I mean, basically school start. I mean, listen, I was walking through Walmart the other night, and I mean, the back to school aisles are already set up and in the very front of the store.
Yep. That'll be starting up within the next couple of weeks as well. Back to school sales, so kids will be getting back to Walmart, whether it's kindergarten, starting up high school, senior year. Everyone's gonna be out shopping.
What a great commercial, Walmart, that Ricky just did for you. Maybe you should sponsor 2822 Sports Night here. Okay? Okay, Walmart family, listen to what we just did for you here in the area. What a live read that was. We are in a soundproof room. I have headphones on, and I can hear someone screaming out there. I have no idea what's going on.
I think it's someone for one of the shows we have. So usually they bring in guests. So
we are in a soundproof room. And I have headphones on, and I can hear screaming in the other room. And I know I'm loud. I know I'm very loud. As we were told that we need to adjust the audio levels on our microphones because of how loud I am. And yet I can hear that over me talking over my headphones in a soundproof room.
That's either this ain't soundproof or they're being loud.
Is there a podcast after us? Are we eating into someone's time?
No, we should be good.
All right. How much time we got left tonight, actually, too?
It's about 14 minutes.
And we gotta get one more break in?
Yes.
All right. Well, we got a little time here before we have to go to break. That's for sure. Yeah, I know you met you got out today to meet one of our upcoming athletes of the week. But before that, you were out earlier this week as well, meeting another one. Kind of going all over the place this week, Ricky. You've had a busy week.
Yes, we have. Yes, it's been a very, very busy week. But yeah, got out to the golf course today. Talked with our next athlete of the week,
Logan McGinn, who will be competing over the weekend, I believe. Am I wrong on that? Or maybe next weekend?
Yes,
he competed last weekend.
Yeah, I think he. Forget.
It's all right. We'll get that information for you guys. But we this week though got a chance to get on to. I don't want to call it the field because it's like track and field, but like you're not really on the field. You're in the throwing area, right? The throwing zone or whatever they call it, the throwing pit. It's the throwing pit. Yeah. Yeah. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about our athlete of the week this week?
Our athlete of the week this week, Hunter Pikavich, exceptional javelin thrower out of the Dallas Mountaineers, finished second this year in states. But that's not why we chose him. He had another big performance at Jav Fest in East Stroudsburg. Came in first there, and he's been getting, let's just say, a lot of.
That's such a great name for a competition.
Jav Fest.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's like recently. Like
I'm just saying, it's a great name. Yeah, I didn't mean to throw you off your game there.
Yeah, no, it's certainly I guess a big event. And
yes, definitely a big event. Yes.
I think he performed. Obviously performed very well in it. And he's relatively new to javelin. He just started throwing when he was in 8th grade. He said he's always been, a really, really good athlete all around, and just decided, I'm gonna throw a javelin. And all of a sudden, he got pretty good at throwing that javelin.
I would guess so.
Yeah, and I have this story about him. So if this story would probably do a little bit better job of explaining it than I currently am.
All right, you go right ahead.
So yes, here's our athlete of the week this week, javelin thrower Hunter Pikavich from the Dallas Mountaineers. After a season that included a district championship and a state runner-up medal, Dallas javelin thrower Hunter Pikavich took home gold at the American Jav Fest.
Just to get a throw out there that will put me in number 7 all-time in high school history and number 2 all-time for juniors is really amazing to me.
Pikavich recorded a throw of 236 feet and 2 inches. That throw cemented his place in the Jav Fest record books.
It's almost like a dream. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than hard work and coaching, just being coachable.
Coach Matt Flanagan has worked with a number of local athletes, but Hunter's dedication makes him unique.
Kid has a tremendous work ethic. He's dedicated to the gym. For a long time, he was coming to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. He's a product of his work.
Hunter has been a gym rat his entire life, but just picked up the javelin 4 years ago.
I love having put the pressure on myself and get it done in certain areas or certain moments of time. Watching it fly in the sky when you have a good throw it's an amazing feeling.
What allows Pikavich to get these record throws is his recovery, something he and his coach say are extremely important.
The biggest thing that athletes miss, I think, is you have to stretch and not just lift. Really just being flexible and loose and being in a good state of mind is a big thing in javelin.
Mobility, I think, is kind of a lost thing. I think even myself, you love lifting weights, you lift heavy weights, but the problem is sometimes we could be stiff and we don't have full range of motion.
That is something Pikavich will be focusing on as he enters his senior year.
I'm hoping to even improve from this year. I'm really looking forward to getting that national record and really just bringing it home to Dallas.
Pikavich will look to capture gold in the javelin this year in states while having eyes from the Big Ten and SEC on him. Reporting for 2822 Sports, I'm Ricky Turner.
Can you do 5 a.m. gym sessions?
No, and
I want to.
This guy does.
I want to.
Very all around, and he's also again on the football team, so he's training, getting ready for that as well.
Like I want to, but yeah, I can't do it either.
Yeah, he's exceptional again, and he told me he's getting a lot of, especially with the recent win at Jav Fest, he's getting a lot of looks at some high level SEC and Big Ten schools as well.
Good for him, man.
Yes, he's exceptional athlete. Seems like a really good kid, and how his trainer was nothing but complimentary of his work ethic and how much work he's put in, and excited to see where he goes. And he's obviously hunting for that gold this year in the state title. He has the 7th highest overall javelin throw in high school history, and I think second all time as a junior.
I mean, those competitions are just crazy how far they can get those things to fly. And I mean, I'm not trying to take this to, we tend to always somehow end up in the wrestling ring. But I mean, I was watching a thing last night on Oba Femi, who is a wrestler and won the SEC championship as a shot putter. And it was just like the training that they have to do, the things that they have to do is just, it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is. And again, he was going through, we went to one of his workouts here at a place up in Wilkes-Barre, and turned out, he was putting in a lot of work. He does not take many days off. He trains a couple times a week, actually throwing the javelin, going through the motions. He goes to the gym. I think he said 3 or 4 times a week as well to get those sessions in and work with his trainer. He also has a javelin trainer as well. So, and then of course he's got his track and field coach as well.
But that's what you need to do. That's the mentality. That's the work ethic. That's the dedication that you need to have to get to those levels. So congratulations to him again, as he is our athlete of the week here. And we will be right back as we will be wrapping up our Thursday night show and getting you ready to go into the weekend right here on 2822 Sports Night. I mean, like, all right. I know we keep talking about this. We keep bringing this up, and it's like top 5 ways to know that it's July. At the same time, there's so much going on. Like, I'm just scrolling through. And we got a black and gold report. Yeah, too. We got a Nittany Nation report. Yeah, let's get right. All right, let's get back into the football field. Let's bring both Riley and Allie in here real quick. Where we want to go first? We want to go black and gold with Riley, or we want to go Nittany Nation with Allie?
Let's start with some Nittany Nation.
All right, so we got Penn State players, Nittany Lion alums across the NFL getting ready for training camp here. So let's bring in Ali Barubi, the head of Nittany Nation, and our Harrisburg? Yeah,
yes,
our Harrisburg correspondent. So yeah, let's hit the gridiron for a little bit before we wrap it up here on Thursday.
After a season that included a district championship and a state runner-up medal, Dallas javelin thrower Hunter Pickett.
He wants to get his time, get his shine.
Okay.
All right, we'll do this again. Ali Barubi, what you got for us?
As NFL teams prepare for training camp,
because you flipped it earlier.
This is live.
This is live television.
Yes.
We are live on YouTube, so make sure here you take care of this. I'll do some pitches here. Guys, we bring it to you every night here from 8 to 9 on CTV Now, the 2822 CTV Now app, which you can download on Amazon, Apple, or Roku. We also are live on Facebook every night. We are live on YouTube. And if you miss a show, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube because all of our shows post to the 2822 playlist following our broadcast. So don't miss out on anything that we're bringing to you every weeknight, Monday through Friday. And as we get ready for football season, we'll let you know what else is going on here with Sports Night very, very shortly. But we ready to go to Nittany Nation?
Yes.
All right, let's bring in Ali Barubi one more time.
As NFL teams prepare for training camp, 59 former Penn State players are hoping to make the 53-man rosters. From seasoned vets to rookies, 29 of the 32 NFL teams currently have a Nittany Lion on their squad. The Washington Commanders have 2, including standout running back Katron Allen. Penn State's all-time leading rusher was selected by Washington in the 6th round of this year's NFL draft. Making it to the league is a dream come true for the Norfolk native.
I was talking to one of my teammates. I'm like, man, it's crazy how we just got here, man. You've been dreaming about so long, and you get to put on the cleats and actually put on a logo, NFL logo, and things like that, man. So it's just a blessing to be here, man. And I'm grateful for it all.
Also finding a new home in Washington is linebacker Odafe Owe, the first-round pick in 2021, now entering his 6th season in the league. Odafe spent most of his career in Baltimore, a brief stint with the Chargers last season before being signed by the Commanders this offseason.
I mean, I turned into like a 3-team vet pretty fast this past year, really. So I think I'm pretty good at getting acclimatized to like new scenarios, new environments. This is a great place, a lot of cool guys, good staff. Welcome me in like, I was family.
Entering just his 2nd season in the league is tight end Tyler Warren. After being selected 14th overall by the Colts last year, Tyler racked up over 800 receiving yards as a rookie, one of only 5 tight ends to do so in the league. With his rookie season behind him, Warren said he felt more comfortable returning to Indy this season.
Just coming in and, not being a rookie and kind of understanding what this will all look like and kind of what to expect as a player. So it's just been a little more comfortable for me and being able to just, get into certain things a little more and not worrying about the big picture because, you've been here before.
After adding star pass rusher Michael Parsons last year, the Packers decided to add another Penn State product to their roster. With their 4th-round pick, Green Bay selected Denai Dennis Sutton to their defensive line, DDS taking some advice from Parsons as he enters his rookie season.
Just be ready to work. It's the biggest thing he said. Don't worry about anything outside of working, man. So I'm here for the team, whatever team need me to do, and I'm ready to work. So that was really his advice.
NFL training camps get started the last week of July, with the preseason officially kicking off with the Hall of Fame game on August 6th between the Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals, with 7 former Nittany Lions featured on those 2 squads. In studio, I'm Ali Barubi.
All right, thank you, Allie, and we are looking forward to your reports all season long as we get into Nittany Nation and the college football season. We got enough time to make a stop at the NFL as well?
We have a brief amount of time.
All right, let's bring in Riley real quick. Riley Holsinger and your Black and Gold Nation report.
It's not Aaron Rodgers' first rodeo. In fact, this will be his 22nd and final time getting back on the saddle for training camp. He's made it very well known over the years that he's not a fan of the preseason, but that doesn't mean he hates the whole build-up to the regular season.
I'll tell you one thing I really am excited about, and that's going back to Latrobe, and that's no BS. I can't wait for that.
While NFL teams rarely travel for training camp, it's something that Rodgers has done a ton over the course of his career. The Packers went to St. Norbert's for the majority of his time in Green Bay, and he quickly got accustomed to St. Vincent College last year.
You guys getting some good shots, huh? Besides Meadows, I just love the opportunity for camaraderie and for that team chemistry.
The camaraderie in Latrobe is in the custard, or should I say standard.
Mike used to talk about a lot, Mike T, about capturing that cannot be kind of quantified, and that's what Latrobe gives the opportunity to spend time with each other at nighttime, you know, on the breaks and stuff, and you staying in a dorm, you know, sharing a bathroom and a shower with a teammate, and there's some great, you know, team bonding opportunities for that, and I just think it's invaluable.
Head over to blackgoldnation.com to stay up to date with the team throughout training camp. Reporting for Black and Gold Nation, I'm Robbie Holsinger.
All right, Riley, we appreciate you joining us today and closing out our show. We appreciate all of you joining us as well tonight on the CTV Now app, the Facebook Live stream, and our YouTube stream as well. We are back tomorrow to close out your week on a Friday.
Yes, we are.
Tune on in. For Ricky Turner, for myself, this has been 2822 Sports Night.